Have you ever been stared down by a German bodybuilder? That was my life before HubSpot. In 2006, I liked England. I was at university, I had good friends, and importantly for 2006, my university had a large screen and a projector with a subscription to Sky Sports that meant we could watch 2006 World Cup. Now, the World Cup is the single greatest sporting event known to humankind. It's about football played with your feet. But it didn't matter how big that screen was. There's still something better about being there in person. So I shaved my head into the England flag, the St. George's Cross, and I flew out to Gelsenkirchen, Germany with 3 of my friends to go watch the World Cup. We hired a car. I drove on the wrong side of the road for the first time, and I learned that not every Autobahn has an unlimited speed limit. So we learned to use the subway system. We found that it was free for all visiting fans to the World Cup. So we went to the final in Berlin, and we sang It's Coming Home, even though it wasn't, and we knew it wasn't. And we took the subway each day, and we didn't pay for the subway each day. And the next day after the final, we took the subway again, and we didn't pay again, which is when I came face to face with the most stacked police officer you're ever likely to meet, who then asked us for our tickets. But why tell stories? Yeah, it's natural, but also, and I'm going to link all of these down in the comments below, according to Harvard Business Review, stories persuade powerfully because they connect an idea to an emotion. The Atlantic posited that stories make us feel part of something. NPR documented how stories connect us. Stanford University reminded us that stories are remembered up to 22 times more than facts. And the American Psychological Association argued that stories help give things meaning. Would you like your audience to take action on what you say? Would you like them to feel connected to your business? Would you like them to find meaning in what you say? Would you like them to remember what you said? None of the 4 of us had tickets, which meant that we had to pay a fine with money that we didn't have. And so in a scenario that frankly I can't believe was legal, 3 of us were allowed to go and get that money, and 1 of us was kept behind. Guess who that was? I was taken to an underground cell, sat at a small table opposite this German bodybuilder policeman, where I waited, and I assumed that my friends liked me enough to return with the money. So I sat there and I waited as a candle on the table burned and burned lower until after an eternity, my friends returned with that money and paid that ransom. We left Germany the next day, and I never again shaved my head into a St. George's Cross. Now that story has nothing actionable, except perhaps to persuade you to pay next time you use the Berlin subway system. But as you report on your data, if you want to be persuasive, if you want your audience to take action based on what you say, and if you want them to remember what you say, then you need to tell stories. And to do that, you need a tool that will help you tell those stories. So get HubSpot. Don't pay the price for doing things the wrong way. Get it right the first time. Avoid the Salesforce tax.